Hi guys, this is an honest question. Does right-wing media want more riots? So in the run-up to the civil unrest that took place during the summer, certain outlets and politicians were pushing misinformation about asylum seekers. They were referring to them as illegal migrants. They claimed that they were being put up in 3, 4 and 5-star hotels. And they were making all sorts of claims about the asylum seekers themselves. The rhetoric died down somewhat after one building that was hosting asylum seekers was attacked and rioters attempted to burn it to the ground. But it seems all that now is forgotten and we're back to square one.
Keir Starmer started talking tough on immigration when it emerged that we had net migration of 1 million people the other year.
The Independent Office of National Statistics has conducted vital work on the state of immigration and found the previous government were running an open borders experiment.
Quite surprised he seems to think that's a bad thing. I thought he quite liked that kind of stuff. But then yesterday he did his great reset. And he didn't mention anything about immigration in his list of priorities, something even the BBC noticed.
Set out these milestones this morning. Immigration isn't one of them, but you have talked about it and it is in the document. And so people might wonder whether it's a priority or not. Thank you.
There are basics in government. One of them is security and security of our borders.
Yeah. And today it's emerged that we will need hundreds of thousands of low-skilled immigrants to work in construction to build Starmer's 1.5 million new homes. So the government's been told that they could offer people work visas for 3 or 4 years. Right, well, where are they going to live? Has anyone thought that through? We're going to have to build more homes so the migrants who are building our new homes have somewhere to live. It's bonkers, but it's par for the course, actually, because it's become obvious that we are giving visas to immigrants who can hardly speak English to act as security guards at hotels full of illegal immigrants. Don't believe me? Well, there are loads of videos like this doing the rounds.
Welcome to the Dragonfly Hotel.
New recruitment.
3-star. Overlooking a lovely picturesque bit of river. You love it. Cup of tea out the back, bit of cake. Victoria sponge. It's locked. You like to do a video on the hotel?
For what?
For YouTube to let the locals know that you've moved on 146 illegal immigrants. How long have you been here? Did you move on here recently?
Here?
Yeah. What? I'm just walking around.
No, this is the private, this is the restaurant place.
I'm just walking around.
Yeah, if you will not stop, I will call the police.
Okay.
Hello, I am speaking from PE3 6GA.
You don't even know the location, do you?
I know, you have to leave now.
Yeah, seriously. We are bringing people over from other countries and then employing them to stand there gormlessly in the foyer of hotels, housing people who have just broken into Britain.
I come back to the question at the beginning. Does right-wing media want to see more riots? You notice the language here. No pushback on the language used by the guy in the YouTube video, or the YouTuber, or the guy on TikTok. He referred to it as a hotel. It's no longer a hotel. It's asylum seeker accommodation. 3-star hotel. It's not a 3-star hotel. But of course the journalist here, if you can call this guy a journalist, didn't push back on that. He also referred to them as illegal migrants. They're not illegal migrants, they're asylum seekers. But once again, no pushback on the wrong language being used here. And this is not semantics. This is about pushing an idea that these people have broken into the country, they have no right to be there, they're living off the state, they're a burden on society. But once again, these are the same people who don't want to see asylum seekers given the ability to work. So where are they supposed to go? What are they supposed to do? Once again, we're going to see, I can guarantee it, we're going to see a massive backlash against asylum seekers, as we saw during the summer. You have right-wing commentators and right-wing politicians talking about people breaking into Britain, talking about people living off the state, people being in the country illegally, when we're talking about asylum seekers. And notice how this was mixed in with a story about immigrants, which are completely separate. Keir Starmer wants to build 1.5 million homes. He needs workers. There aren't sufficient workers in Britain to achieve this task. So you're going to have to bring people in from abroad. You're going to have to issue visas, which the right-wing press and right-wing politicians are against as well. Like, they're saying there isn't enough housing. Starmer says, let's build more houses, but we don't have the staff in Britain to do it, so we're going to have to bring people in from abroad, and the right-wing react negatively to that as well. These people are not interested in finding solutions to problems. They're only interested in pointing out problems. This is dangerous. Once again, this is exactly the rhetoric we saw in the run-up to the riots this summer. And it needs to be called out. You know, outlets like Talk TV and GB News jump on this. Politicians like Nigel Farage and Jenrick jump on this. And we have to push back on it. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.